Hello teachers, welcome to this short training session. Today I will show you how to correct your Google Classroom assignments with rubrics. So let's first create a rubric. We're going to create an assignment. When you create assignments, you might want to maybe add your Google Docs or anything. Students can submit their Google Docs. I will show you how to correct the assignments with the rubrics from the Google Docs and from any other possible assignments like PDFs or just a photo. So here I will add the rubric and I will create the rubric. I will not reuse the rubric that I already have because I want to create one. Use the scoring, yes. Descent criterion. So here I will add 5 points. So you can see that this is the total points for the rubric. I can add the levels, which means that I can gradually descend or ascend the points that I'm going to give to students depending on different criteria. So I can, for example, add 3 points. So maybe we want to give 1 point to the student because at least they did it. Maybe not. Who knows? It depends on you. All right, we're going to add another criterion. So here I am giving 5 points to the students for full cohesion. Sometimes students say something at the end that they should have said at the beginning. And you can see how this can also reflect the grammar, the vocabulary, the spelling, punctuation, whatever you want. I will just for now have these two. It's going to serve my purpose. I will save the rubric. I will not check the plagiarism and I will assign. I will see you soon in the role of the student as I submit the assignment. Here I am in the Google Classroom as a student. This is my other personal Chrome account and the rubric assignment is just here. And I'm going to view the assignment. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I have to add or create. I will add a Google Doc to the assignment. And I will turn it in. One attachment will be submitted and turned in. All right. I will later on unsubmit just to add something else. All right, let's go back to the teacher view. In my teacher view, in the to review pane, I will find under this classroom, I will find that one student submitted the assignment. Okay, so I can click on the student, and what I can do, if the student has a normal, just a regular submission of anything other than the Google Doc, so I can mark it from here, or I can open the Google Doc and I can read whatever the student has written. Let's say that they wrote something here, and I can also choose the rubric criteria here. Of course, if I forget the rubric, I will actually be reminded of it if I expand the rubric description. And you can grade it either by clicking on the expanded or just on the bar. And this is how you grade the assignments with the rubric. You can always add a private comment. There is a comment bank that you can save your comments to, and you can return, or you can just grade the next one. I can actually return multiple submissions, so I can check which one I want to return or not. And that's it. If I go back to my classroom, I can now see that all of them are graded. Now, let me go back to the student view a little bit. I can see as a student that the teacher gave me some feedback, right? Basically, rubric is some kind of feedback, more than just the number. And I want to resubmit. I want to unsubmit I can actually delete here whatever I submitted, and I can add a new one. And let's say that I want to add Google Sheets. And of course, I would have to go here and do whatever I need to do in Google Sheets and then resubmit. What does that mean? Now, as a teacher, I can see here that Martina resubmitted, and you see that it is turned in. So, what do I see here? Is again the same interface, although I have the Google Sheet, and it's going to be the same for PDF or the picture or whatever. There's always going to be this grading bar on the right hand side of this, and I can return yes. All right. So going back to the student view, now as a student you can see that my grade changed and I have one comment from the teacher. I can resubmit, I can change this and resubmit again and again and as many times as my teacher can accept. So what have I done? I have created the rubric. I have assigned the assignment with the rubric, and this rubric will stay later on. I can reuse it. I have graded my students with the rubric criteria, and I have also looked into the actual submission, and I was able to grade the assignments from there, either by clicking on the expanded view or just the bar. So remember, I can also do that from here, from the student work tab in the assignment, or I can actually go into each individual submission. I can, however, disregard the rubric completely, and I can give the grade regardless of the rubric. Doesn't matter. I can override the rubric. This is also possible. So now I have 2 submissions and I'm going to return. And that's it. Looks easy, and it is easy. So use it to give concrete feedback to your students, but also to give your students some kind of transparency as to how they are being graded. I hope this was useful, and see you in the next video.